Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever video and I decided to film a Q&A so that you guys can get to know me more. Before I start, I'm going to talk about why I decided to start YouTube, and one of the reasons is because I wanted to use a platform that could motivate me and encourage me as I take this gap year. And hopefully my YouTube videos could inspire and entertain those who are getting through this pandemic and the rest of the year. The first question was, what are your plans after your gap year? So I plan to take graphic design in a university in the UK, specifically Brighton University, and hopefully I get to work in a business that involves advertising and marketing. What type of videos will you post? So I plan to post videos that could show my progress during the gap year. That could be new interests that I explored. It could be cooking, new activities like a new sport or something that I've never really done, or even what I do, such as internships and other things. I also plan to post maybe some gaming content because that's what I've been doing recently. And I plan to maybe post things that you guys suggest or anything entertaining. I'm still figuring it out. So some of these questions I've already answered in the other questions. So it's taking a while. Are you full Filipino? No, I'm not full Filipino. I am half British and half Filipino. My dad is British and my mom's Filipino. Favorite video game at the moment? It is Valorant, and yeah, that's pretty much what I play. Oh, and Fall Guys. Fall Guys is such a fun game. Any advice for people who'd want to take a gap year as well? My advice would be to surround yourself with people that could somewhat support your decision and at the same time help you decide. Try to consider what they have to say. Try to think about the pros and cons that come with taking a gap year. And also, I think that you need to figure out what you would be doing during the gap year. You don't want to waste like an entire year doing nothing. Another thing is to take your time while trying to figure it out, because it is a big decision. It's not something you can figure out overnight. What are your go-to anti-stress routine during quarantine? I'd say it is the things that I love to do, like playing games and creating artworks on my iPad. So those are the types of things that I like to do to relieve my stress. I also like to talk with friends online. 3 things you do in your gap year if there wasn't any coronavirus. One of the things that I'd want to do is to hang out with a bunch of my friends at a beach and just relax and play games and listen to music and all that. Another thing would be to travel to places that I haven't been to. And the third thing I do in a gap year is go to uni. I would have gone this year, but the coronavirus just made it complicated, like the flights, the stress that it would put on my family, all that. What made you get into art? I'm not exactly sure what got me into art, but I'd say it was the people that I was surrounded with back in kindergarten, because we used to always make different things like paper bags or just a bunch of drawings every single day, coloring, all that. We'd make artworks every day, and I feel like that's what got me into it. Another thing would be like the artworks that I saw during my field trips when I went to a museum. When did you start playing football? So I started playing football around kinder. I started playing properly in grade 1, and I used to play for this team for maybe an entire decade. It was called Nomads. And afterwards, once that place shut down, I moved to MFC and all that. Have you traveled a lot in life? Where would you still like to go? I've traveled to many different places in Southeast Asia and some parts in Europe. I've been to Laos, Malaysia, Japan, Hong Kong, pretty much everywhere in the UK, like in Switzerland, Wales, England. I've also been to Germany for a scholarship program. If I had the chance to travel, I'd want to go to France, Italy, or I want to go to Spain. When will you come to Korea to meet me? Why are you laughing? When this pandemic is over, I will try and see you, Eugene. What inspired you to make a YouTube channel? So like I said earlier, it was because of the coronavirus, and I just wanted to be able to boost my confidence and try to have some sort of platform that could motivate me to do things better and learn things that I've been wanting to learn for many months but then never tried to. There's a lot of questions here that are too personal, and I think that I shouldn't answer them now, but maybe in the future in another Q&A, possibly maybe like in a few months. But yeah, I guess that's all I have for now. Okay, how do I end this? So yeah, that's it. Don't forget to follow me on my socials. I put them here and in the description if you want to just click on it real quick. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for a new video that may be coming up next week. That's it. Bye-bye! Bye! Ay, todo.